aperture is bigger, so it lets in a lot more light, getting you more details. We've used a snapshot of 15. It's megapixel. It's got a Qualcomm megapixel AI front ported. I'm sure you guys are going to love this phone. Absolutely sure. Okay, so that's the Note 7 Pro. Moving on, the second surprise. Now this one is something that you were anyways expecting. The Redmi Note 7. Now with the Redmi Note 7, we have performance redesign. And we'll get into each of these, but again, we are redefining what you get in its particular class. Let's get into performance. The Note 7 is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 660 AIE. No 625 because we lost them. It is a 2.2 gigahertz octa-core processor, and it absolutely changes everything else in its price class. It's based on a Cryo 260 architecture, and it's got 4 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores. So essentially your gaming as well as your day-to-day tasks are easily handled. Now, why am I saying that this is or the best in its class? We have, over the past couple of weeks, or recent past, we have seen a couple of devices that launched with the so-called Snapdragon 660 processor. In fact, we found about 4 of them. And these range from about 15,000 all the way to about 25,000. And all of them claim that they're running a Qualcomm Snapdragon 660. So we decided to test how the Note 7 performs versus all of them. The Note 7 is on an average 10% faster than any of these devices. And you guys know why? Any guesses? It's because none of them were actually giving you a proper 660. All of them called out 660. They wrote about 660 in their product data sheets. They had the media briefs given out saying it's a 660, but in fact it was a 660 Lite. And you get 10% lesser performance with that. In fact, Mi fans, if you know anyone who bought any of these devices, you should go and ask them to ask the brand to get their money back. At least 10% discount. So with the Note 7, you get a proper high performance Snapdragon 660. So these are obviously 660 Lite. We also decided to compare the Note 7 with some of the other recently launched devices. So you saw the Honor 10 Lite running a Kirin 710, and there's a couple of Samsung devices that use the same processor, the Exynos 7904. So both these have different price points but the same processor. So we decided to compare with these as well. Of course, you know what the result is going to be, right? It's a Redmi Note. There's a massive difference. In fact, not only does it outperform the Kirin 710 by a margin of about 10%, but there's an almost 30% gap when you compare this with the Exynos 7904. I don't think it's really fair to compare these two. Now, it is a Note, and we're talking about performance. Of course, you expect a 4000 mAh 2-day battery. And like the Note 7 Pro, the Redmi Note 7 also gets support for Quick Charge 4. Moving on to the next section, the Redmi Note 7 camera. Now we gave a few of our Mi fans the Redmi Note 7 to go and test, and they came back with some incredible snaps. Photographs like this. Now this is a portrait shot. It's absolutely stunning. You can of course see Xiaomi semantic segmentation working perfectly, but even the detailing that you see on the subject is absolutely on point. In fact, let's go a little further out and a little more complex as the situation. Take a look at this shot. Now the colors, the detailing, the vibrancy, all of that has been preserved really well. And this one is my personal favorite. This is from Jaipur, and this was during a very cloudy day, so it's a harder shot to get. So on the Redmi Note 7, what we have is a megapixel primary clubbed with a 2 megapixel depth sensor. And this 12 megapixel primary sensor is a 1.25 micron sensor. So about 25% larger overall pixel area compared to a traditional 1.12. And hence gathering in a lot more light to give you those results that you just saw.